Yeah. Well, what we're going to get into right now, though, is some great news that some stories that we picked up this week, and we definitely want to make sure that you are aware of all the things that are happening. The first story actually comes to us from DDN Tintri because now they're looking to the cloud. News this week from the company unveiled their new virtual series platforms, which utilize a software only approach. Previously, the only way that you were able to use DDN Tintri's VMstore software was to buy one of their hardware appliances. The new virtual series appears to be a combination of that VMstore software along with the TxOS software that was actually running the appliance itself. Now, the combination of those two software pieces together are going to provide a suite of features that are aimed at being offered in both public and private cloud environments. Now, the release of these features is actually going to be staged to roll out over the course of the next year, with a couple of them being available in Q4, and then they're kind of going to add on as they go. But Stephen, the question that I have for you is, what does this move help DD and Tentry accomplish going forward?
Well, I think it's, I guess, some background here is that, Tintri was a rather innovative company in the virtual machine storage space. They were, one of the darlings of VM past. And yet the company ran into some trouble and ended up basically failing. And so we saw the company get rescued, I guess you could call it, by DDN. They brought it into revised the hardware and software, updated it for the modern world in many ways, and they've ended up with a pretty good storage platform, the DDN Tintri platform. That being said, of course, the industry just keeps moving, and basically every storage platform today is actually just software running on hardware. I mean, I guess everything's software running on hardware, but certainly this is. And that begs the question, with competitors like NetApp and Pure Storage increasingly selling software based services in the cloud, uh, DDN really needed an answer to that. They needed a solution for that. And that's really what this is. So I see this as a commendable move to bring the Tintri software, which, as I said, is a pretty good storage platform, into the future and to use it in for cloud applications, including integration with VMware's Tanzu. So honestly, this is all good. I love options. I love alternatives. I love competition. And that's what this is. We're going to see the ability for companies to have an alternative to running, for example, Pure or NetApp in the cloud. They can run DDN's Tintri software in the cloud.